shake a tail feather, please welcome onto the ice Hayley and Daniel Whiston.
What a week one performance. Such fun, so lively, infectious. Hayley and Dan have a real connection. Maybe they should have become an ice dance couple 20 years ago. Really good toe steps in that opening dance sequence. Who'd have thought a Dingle girl skating on dancing on ice? Then they did the back pedaling and slip steps. And then there's the turkey tail feather ruffle. There's a lot of those around after Christmas. But it was a really good program which caught the imagination of the crowd here. That's the back gazelle. And they finish with an Isle of Man spin combination. Now, here's the marks. Karen 4, Nikki 4, Jason 3.5, Emma 4, Robin 4. That gives her a total of 19.5, highest so far.
Look at that! Show one! 19.5. How does that feel?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You are such a big fan of the show, aren't you?
I love this show, and that was the best feeling ever in the world. It was amazing.
How are the ribs now?
I can't feel them anymore. I've gone past that.
And of course it helps, I suppose, with the chemistry that you've known each other for a long time.
Yeah, what a dream come true that we're skating together after all these years. So we're just having so much fun out there, and it's a pleasure to be skating with Hayley.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you back as well.
Thank you, sir.
And, well, what a routine.
What rib injury was that we were talking about? I mean, just larger than life out there, selling it for all it's worth. It was a great performance. I loved it. Sucked me in.
And Jane?
Yeah, I mean, I just love watching you. You just make me smile the whole time. And that performance, it was so polished. It looks like you've been working on it for months and months. It was very, very polished, and I loved it.
Thank you very much.
OK, well, this will be a nice experience. Let's see what the judges have got to say. Holly?
Wow, Jason, watching Hayley, I had to remind myself we were in week one. That was a great start for her.
You know, Hayley, you're like this Shetland pony. It's like full of energy, and you come out there like, you know, like a firecracker. It was very dynamic, and certainly, you know, for week one, so far, you're head and shoulders above what we've seen. What I loved was definitely the fact that you and Dan have this great connection. There's no question of that. What I would say is that because you have got a performance background, some of it did look a little bit contrived, especially in the face. So just pull that back a bit so you don't look a little annoying, okay? That's all I'm saying. Try and find a bit more truth in it.
OK, Emma, would you agree?
Yeah, I kind of agree. It's a little bit kind of stage school smile, but
Yeah.
I honestly never thought I would see a performance like that on the first show. Amazing, and I'm looking forward to seeing what more you've got to give. But also, the next thing though is you cannot become complacent. You need to now keep that standard up.
OK, good advice. Thank you very much, judges.
Thanks, Holly. If you don't want our actress to be written out of the show, then vote for her when the lines open a little bit later. Hayley and Daniel! Well, we've seen 3 couples so far. Let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. Hayley and Daniel at the top with 19.5, then on 17, Daniela and Matthew, and then Tana and Stuart on 12.5. Great start to the series. Don't forget, the judges' scores are out of a possible 30, but that only counts for half of the overall points. The other half come from your votes. Now remember, 2 of tonight's performers will be in the skate-off. 1 of them will go, and they're relying on your votes to keep them in. You can start voting when the lines open at the end of the show. Still to come, Heather Mills, Sharon Davis and Colleen Nolan. Find out what she's doing here after the break.